Good evening, Mangalore. You're tuned into Daily News Podcast, your prime source for local insights and beyond. Today's stories will take you from the heart of our community to the broader national stage, covering everything that matters. Let's dive into the news that shapes our world.
In a close call near Valachil, a KSRTC bus from BC Road to Mangaluru lost control due to a broken brake chamber. Luckily, the driver's swift action prevented any injuries among the 20 passengers on board. The incident serves as a reminder for authorities to ensure the safety of public transportation in and around Mangaluru. In Kolnadu near Mulki, an autorickshaw driver and 3 passengers were injured when a speeding car collided with their auto on their way from Mangaluru to Mulki Karnad. The injured include auto driver Abdul Bashir, 35, and passengers Shobha, 55, Bhavani, 65, and Vasanthi, 72. The car lost control and hit the auto from behind, causing significant damage to both vehicles. While the driver sustained serious injuries, the passengers had minor injuries. Police have registered a case in this regard. Stay tuned to Mangalore today for further updates on this incident. A fire incident shook the Bunder area of Mangaluru today as flames engulfed a room in a local lodge. The fire broke out on the 2nd floor of the lodge while the room was locked and empty. Upon discovery, all furniture, including a television, was charred. Preliminary reports point towards a suspected short circuit in the air conditioner as the likely cause of the blaze. Authorities are investigating the incident as locals express shock at the sudden mishap. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In a tragic incident in Nalkur village near Sullia, a mother and son consumed rat poison in an attempted suicide. The son, Nithin, passed away while the mother, Sulochana, is currently receiving treatment at a private hospital. The duo took this extreme step 3 days ago when Nithin's wife, a guest lecturer, was visiting her parents. Nithin had been married for just a year. The motive behind this heartbreaking act remains unclear. Our thoughts are with the family during this difficult time. In a tragic loss for the Tulu theater community, Suresh Vitla, a prominent artist associated with Sharada Arts Manjeshwar, has passed away. The talented artist collapsed while working at home and was immediately rushed to a hospital in Mangaluru, where he unfortunately breathed his last. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and loved ones during this difficult time. In a heartwarming gesture, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah presented 2 computers and a projector to the government school in Kutloor, Belthangadi Taluk. The students of the school, along with their teachers, had earlier gifted vegetables grown on the school grounds to the CM, which touched his heart. The CM commended the students for their efforts. The event was attended by CM's media advisor KV Prabhakar, DK Working Journalists Association President Srinivas Nayak Indaji, School Betterment Committee President Ramachandra Bhatt, Congress leader Rakshith Shivaram, and other dignitaries. This generous donation from the CM comes after a previous commitment made by his media advisor during a visit to the school last week. The association between the journalists and the school dates back to a village stay program conducted in December 2018.
In recent distressing news from Mangaluru, a shocking case of sexual assault on a minor has come to light. The Dakshina Kannada police have taken action against a man accused of sexually assaulting and impregnating a young college student. The victim bravely shared her harrowing ordeal, mentioning how the accused, an auto driver known to her, raped her several times after visiting her house under false pretenses. Despite threats to keep quiet, the assaults continued, leading to the victim's pregnancy. The case has been filed under relevant sections of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and the POCSO Act. This disturbing incident serves as a reminder of the importance of ensuring the safety and protection of our young ones.
In a plea to Union Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu Kinjarapu, Dakshina Kannada MP Captain Brijesh Chowda has urged to save Mangaluru as the crew base of Air India Express. Cap Chowda highlighted that shutting down the base would severely impact over 100 crew members and disrupt operations at the airport. He emphasized that Mangaluru's crew base plays a crucial role in efficient cargo handling and ensures a seamless travel experience for passengers. Advocating for a decentralized approach, Captain Chowta suggested that retaining the crew base in Mangaluru will not only benefit the employees, but also support the region's economic growth. He also discussed with the minister about the need for land acquisition for airport expansion and security. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for further updates on this crucial issue. Marine fish catch in Dakshina Kannada district has significantly dropped by 28.04% in the last financial year, falling to 1.72 lakh tons from 2.39 lakh tons, as reported by D. Sadaya of the State Fisheries Department. Various factors are being blamed for this decline, such as rising temperatures, illegal fishing methods, overfishing, and bull trawling. To address this issue, there are calls to extend the 2-month fishing ban during the breeding season to 3 months, with stakeholders proposing a uniform 3-month ban from June to August across all West Coast states. Nitin Kumar, a former chairman of Karnataka Fisheries Development Corporation, suggests that all fishermen need to come together to tackle illegal fishing activities, while government agencies should also ramp up efforts in monitoring and enforcement. Furthermore, the uncontrolled growth of fishing boats has exacerbated the problem, according to a report from the College of Fisheries in Mangaluru. The report highlights the unsustainable increase in fishing vessels, destructive fishing methods, and the impact of marine pollution on fish stocks and fishermen's livelihoods. It emphasizes the urgent need for cohesive policies and actions to protect marine life and sustain the fishing industry in the region.
In a recent development, the government has increased excise duty on petrol and diesel by Rs. 2 per liter each. This hike brings the excise duty on petrol to Rs. 13 per liter and Rs. 10 per liter on diesel. Despite this increase, there will be no change in retail prices, as it will be adjusted against the price cut due to falling international oil prices. The government, under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, has a history of adjusting excise duties based on global oil price fluctuations. India, heavily reliant on oil imports, is closely monitoring the situation as international oil prices hit a low point. The recent excise duty hike is set to take effect tomorrow, ensuring no immediate impact on consumers. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. In a shocking incident in Bengaluru, a badminton coach has been arrested for allegedly raping a 16-year-old girl who was under his training. The victim's grandmother discovered that the girl had sent her nude photos to an unknown number, leading to the revelation of the heinous crime. The young girl disclosed that the coach had sexually abused her during additional training sessions and warned her against speaking out. The victim's mother filed a complaint stating that the coach had abused and harassed her daughter multiple times, even taking her to his house where the assaults took place. The accused coach, a native of Tamil Nadu, was arrested under the POCSO Act after confessing to the crimes during interrogation, where nude photos of other girls were also found on his phone. This case serves as a stark reminder of the importance of safeguarding children from such despicable acts.
In a shocking incident caught on CCTV in Bengaluru's BTM layout, a man was seen groping a woman on the street, sparking outrage. Karnataka Home Minister G. Parameshwara's response to the incident has only fueled public anger, as he seemingly downplayed the seriousness of the situation by attributing such incidents to the nature of a big city like Bengaluru. While the police have taken action and registered a case, the woman's identity remains unknown as she has not come forward to file a complaint. The BJP has criticized the Siddaramaiah government, calling out the deteriorating law and order situation in the city. In response to the Home Minister's remarks, BJP leaders have deemed them insensitive and reflecting helplessness. The incident has raised concerns about women's safety in Bengaluru, with calls for more responsible statements and actions from authorities to address such crimes.
In the Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir, tensions rise as the Pakistani army violates the ceasefire agreement along the line of control in the Digwar sector. The Indian Army responded with appropriate measures, launching a search operation to prevent any potential infiltration. This occurrence coincides with Union Home Minister Amit Shah's visit to Jammu and Kashmir, adding to the already heightened sense of fear among border residents. Ceasefire violations have been on the rise in recent weeks, with reports of increased infiltration attempts as summer approaches. The Indian Army remains vigilant in thwarting such efforts, particularly in areas like Poonch, Rajouri, Kathua, and Kishtwar, which have been identified as hotspots for terrorist activities. The tragic encounter in Kathua on March 23rd serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing security challenges in the region.
In a turbulent turn of events, the ramifications of U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs have been felt across the globe, sending shockwaves through the Indian equity markets. Within seconds, investor wealth of over Rs 20 lakh crore was wiped out, with the Sensex plummeting nearly 4,000 points and the Nifty tanking over 1,000 points this morning, hitting a 10-month low. Asian markets were not spared as well, with China, Japan, Taiwan, and Hong Kong experiencing massive sell-offs. The rupee also weakened against the US dollar, opening lower this morning. Market experts are pointing towards a pressing need for financial reforms to shield the Indian economy from the looming global trade war. Meanwhile, global recession fears have been sparked, with Wall Street bracing for significant losses as U.S. futures signal a grim start to the week. Amidst all this, President Trump remains defiant, equating his tariffs to a necessary medicine to address what he perceives as unfair trade practices. In an alarming incident in Bengaluru, a woman was sexually harassed in the BTM layout area by an unidentified man who swiftly fled the scene. The distressing act was caught on a nearby CCTV camera, showing the man inappropriately touching one of the two women walking in the secluded alleyway. Despite the gravity of the situation, no official complaints have been lodged with the police as of now. Authorities have assured that they will take the necessary steps to initiate a formal investigation if the victim does not step forward. The safety and security of women in public spaces remain a pressing concern, and efforts are underway to apprehend the perpetrator and ensure justice is served.
Ayodhya witnessed a divine spectacle on the occasion of Ram Navami, with over 2.5 lakh earthen lamps illuminating the Chaudhary Charan Singh Ghat along the Saryu River. The Ram Janmabhoomi temple was decked in lights and flowers, exuding a festive vibe. A rare moment occurred when the Surya Tilak shone on Ram Lala's forehead at noon, as priests offered prayers. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath extended warm greetings, emphasizing Lord Ram's significance in India's unity. Celebrations echoed Deepotsav, akin to Diwali, resonating spiritual fervor and grandeur in Ayodhya.
Mangaluru, April 7th, 2025. In a remarkable display of India-U.S. military collaboration, troops from both nations concluded a successful joint training exercise at the Devada firing range under Exercise Tiger Triumph 2025. The exercise focused on boosting interoperability and tactical coordination between the two militaries in combat and humanitarian scenarios. With an opening address by commanding officers from both contingents, the engagement emphasized cooperation and synergy. The training included live firing drills and jungle lane shooting exercises, with Rear Admiral Greg Newkirk from the U.S. Navy actively participating alongside Indian counterparts. Senior officers from HQ Eastern Naval Command and HQ Integrated Defense Staff joined the event, showcasing a strong commitment to bilateral defense cooperation. The exercise covered small arms marksmanship, jungle warfare tactics, fieldcraft, and combat medical aid, enhancing the soldiers' skills for real-world operations. The joint training further strengthened India-U.S. military ties, fostering mutual trust and camaraderie, while reinforcing their ability to respond to security challenges and humanitarian crises in the region.
As we close today's session, our thanks go out to you, our viewers. For further reading and the latest news, be sure to visit mangaloretoday.com. And, for your daily dose of news, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for choosing Mangalore today. Goodbye.